Rotary International joined the fight to end polio in 1979. Their goal that year was to immunize over 6 million kids in the Philippines. Polio is a disease that affects mostly children under 5. There is no cure, there's only a vaccine. People in my generation or younger really don't understand the impact of what Rotary has done around the world.
Polio Plus, the program that Rotary has been involved in for well over 30 years, has done a lot of great things. We've raised hundreds of millions of dollars, almost completely eradicated polio around the globe, and brought hundreds of thousands of Rotarians into a very worthwhile project.
And it was an opportunity to literally immunize individuals that didn't have access to immunization. And we are that close to ending polio, and very excited about that.
We have decreased polio cases by 99.9% over the last 40 years, with a little less than 40 cases reported in 2018. There are also only 3 countries right now that still have polio cases in the last 3 years.
But I think even better than that, the major contribution of Polio Plus has been the fact that it has created a template or a blueprint for eradication of other diseases. When you have hundreds of thousands of boots on the ground and 1.2 million people involved in anything, you're going to have a very successful program.
We are this close to ending polio now.
Well, I had just moved to Peachtree City and I was looking to network, right? So didn't really know many folks down here. Was looking for some opportunity to get out of the house. I work from home. So this was a great opportunity to both network and to do something positive in the community.
I remember George, who is my sponsor. He came and just shared the good things about Rotary over a few years, and I finally made the decision to join, and I realized that George has so much good things to say about Rotary, and it's a fantastic organization. He stayed tenacious to get me to see the value of Rotary, and I'm so happy. 11 years later, it's fantastic. Happy to be there every Thursday and all of the projects that we do.
A friend worked with me, asked me to join him at Rotary for a meeting. I went to the meeting, loved it, loved the people that I met. I've been very blessed in my life with my family and friends and my career, and I decided that Rotary was something I'd like to join so that I could give more back to the community and the world around us.
Rotary International is a collection of 34,000 Rotary clubs all over the world.
Rotary is the largest service organization in the world with over 1.2 million members.
I'm most impressed with our ability and desire to help out in emergent situations. So we've seen tornadoes, we've seen hurricanes, and you know, if someone really opens a hat, there's money pouring into it, right? There is ad hoc love everywhere to be found.
I had moved into a new community, and I needed to network with the movers and shakers in the community, and I found out very quickly that was the local Rotary Club. I've been with 4 other Rotary clubs as I've moved around the country, but I never really became a Rotarian until I started to get active in some of the community service projects.
We are granting a wish to a child here in Fayette County, and they will be taking a trip to Australia, and I think this is a great thing for our Rotary Club to continue to do every year.
Yeah, so I love the dragon boat races.
We actually expand the conversation at Dragon Boat Festival because there's much more that goes on there than the dragon boat races.
I think it brings the community together, several different areas of the community.
It's one of our key fundraisers. We've got some key partnerships in terms of raising money, getting the word out. There are all types of vendors and entertainment going on.
There's artisans, there's food vendors. It's a great day around the lake with competition and action.
And it's becoming our #1 fundraiser for the club.
It's the thing that funds most of the community giving that we do.
favorite local project probably would be Alzheimer's, and the reason it's kind of important to me is because I have a few people in my family that are reaching that status, and one in particular who has been touched by it, and I see how much his loved ones actually deal with and working with him and trying to get through this awful disease.
I really enjoy the mission around Midwest Food Bank. It is great to have a fellow Rotarian running the Midwest Food Bank here in Peachtree City, and it's always fun to go and meet the groups that are there to actually get the food and the ones that we are actually helping in our local communities.
Well, of course, my favorite project is one that I've been involved in for over 15 years, and that's the Rotary Elementary School Grand Prix Race Series. It has raised over $1.5 million, every penny of which has gone to local schools.
Phone book, our smart directory, as it's now called, is probably my favorite project. And it's also another initiative that pays for so much of what we give back to the community.
Being able to plug in to some of the most positive, energetic people here in the Peachtree City, the greater Peachtree City area, for fellowship is amazing.
But I think the true value in Rotary is when we gather outside of Rotary for all of the different events where we have food and fellowship and fun while we're doing good things in the community.
I love Rotary. I will tell you that it's a great opportunity to just connect with people, and a few of the people that I've connected with have become just really close friends.
The nice thing about any Rotary Club is you have a constant influx of new people. So you have opportunities to meet dozens of new people every year that are coming in with many of the same goals and aspirations that you do, and that's primarily centered around service to the community, service above self.
And what that really means to me is just looking within yourself to what you can do to make a difference within the community. And whether that's a small thing as far as donating to an organization, or whether that's a large thing of getting your hands dirty, reaching in and volunteering at local community nonprofits. It's just an amazing opportunity for us to make a difference within the community.
The Rotary International operates as a force in the world on behalf of all of us.